Welcome to Harvey's Weekly Football Show here on Nighthawk Radio. To listen to Nighthawk Radio, go to nighthawk-radio.com. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, YouTube Music, Rumble, Facebook, everywhere you find good podcasts. How you doing tonight, Harvey?
I'm doing okay.
I'm doing good, man. How well did we do in college and the NFL last week?
Well, in college, I went 18-7, you went 16-9, and right now I'm 150-77, and you're 148-79. In the NFL, we both went 3-6. We did probably the worst we've ever done, and I'm 71-45, and you're 67-49. It ain't over with yet.
And we went 0-3 on Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, we got burnt.
Hey, them games was hard to pick, man. Who would have thought the Cowboys would have beat Kansas City like that?
Never know.
Dallas is looking good. We'll get to Dallas here later, though. Um, First, we got some conference championship games. All right, man. Friday, December 5th, we got Troy 8-4, playing number 25 James Madison 11-1, 7 p.m. on ESPN. James Madison is 23.5 point favorites. Wow. I'm going James Madison for sure. Who are you going with, Harvey?
Well, James Madison wins that game. James Madison is they're right now thinking they might have a shot at that 12 team playoff, but if they want to get in it, they need to win this game. So I'm gonna pick James Madison too.
All right, Harvey, can you fix your mic a little bit?
Okay,
There
I'll
we
pick
go.
James Madison too.
All right, you sound better. Thank you. All right, man. This is the Conference USA Championship. We got Kennesaw State 9-3 playing Jack State 8-4, 7 p.m. on CBS Sports Network, and Kennesaw State is 2.5 point favorites. I always like Jack State. I'm going Jack State, man. Who you going with, Harvey?
Well, I've never heard of this Kennesaw State. I tell you, a couple of years ago. I mean, I think they moved up to Division One. So I think I'll pick them. I'll pick Kennesaw State.
All right, man. Um, this is the American Championship. This is also Friday night as well. Number 24 North Texas 11-1 playing number 20 Tulane 10-2, and that's at 8 p.m. on ABC. And North Texas is 2.5 point favorites. Um, I'm going with North Texas. Who you going with, Harvey?
This is a tough one too. This is another game they think maybe Tulane or North Texas might get slip in on that 12th spot too. I don't know how that's going to play out. It all depends on how these other teams are playing. But North Texas is good too. But I think I'll pick Tulane.
All right, man. This is the Mountain West Championship game. This is Friday night as well, man. A red hot UNLV team is 10-2. They're playing Boise State 8-4, 8 p.m. on Fox. Boise State is 4.5 point favorites. I like UNLV, man, and Dan Mullen. So you going with her?
I'm gonna pick Boise State. I think it's played at the blue field, and that's hard to pick against them.
This
But
next one's really
but
hard to pick, man.
UNLV is pretty good too. So it should be a good game.
Yep, this is Saturday, man. We got the Big 12 Championship. Number 11 BYU 11-1 playing number 4 Texas Tech 11-1, 12 p.m. on ABC. Texas Tech is 12.5 point favorites. I'm gonna go with Texas Tech, man. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'm going with Texas Tech, but I think Texas Tech loses, they still make the playoffs. But BYU
They
loses,
should.
I don't know.
They should, in my opinion, but you know what they say about opinions.
Yeah,
All right, man. This is the MAC championship, and this is 12 p.m. as well. And this is on ESPN. We got Miami of Ohio, 7-5, playing Western Michigan, 8-4. Western Michigan is 2.5 point favorites. Both teams are pretty much even. This is a good game, but I'm gonna go with Western Michigan. No, you know what? I'm gonna switch that.
I
I'm going
believe
with
I'll go
Miami
with
of
Western
Ohio.
Michigan too.
I'm not going with Western Michigan. I'm going with Miami of Ohio. I gotta catch up on you.
Okay,
You're
okay.
up a little bit. You're up a little bit in college. I gotta catch up with you.
Just two, we still got all the bowl games. You can't catch me.
Definitely, man. Definitely. It's close. Been a crazy year. All right, man. This is a tough game. The SEC championship. We got number 3 Georgia, 11-1, playing number 9 Alabama, 10-2, 4 p.m. on ABC. Georgia is 2.5 point favorites. I like the Bulldogs in this. Who you going with, over?
I think I picked Georgia too.
This next one's the game of the week in college, man. I mean, we got number one and number two, man. All right, we got number two, Indiana, 12-0, playing number one Ohio State, 12-0 in the Big Ten championship, and that's at 8 p.m. on Fox. Ohio State's 4.5 point favorites. I'll let you go first. Who you going third?
Oh God, I, I'm gonna change my pick.
Who'd you pick at first?
I'm gonna pick Indiana.
Oh, I'm gonna agree with you. I'm going with Indiana as well.
I think the loser. I think regardless who loses this game, I really think both teams will still get a bye in the first round.
I agree with you. Indiana's a good team. Ohio State's a good team. I think both of them are even, man. I think it's going to be a good game. This is my game of the week in college. I don't know how you feel about that, but
Oh, that definitely, definitely.
all right, man. And this game right here, I think I don't even know how this team even made the ACC championship. We got 7-5 Duke playing number 17 Virginia 10-2, 8 p.m. on ABC. Virginia is 3.5 point favorites. I'm going with Virginia Cavaliers by a million. Who you going with, Irving?
I'm born in Virginia. I think it's a must win from either. I don't know, boys. Is it possible that Virginia loses, both of them won't make it, or one of them has to make it? No.
I don't think Duke has a chance at all. I think Virginia has a chance to make it
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
with a
Well,
win.
Duke was in a long, like three. They were like a three-way tie for second place. Virginia, I think, was the champion, and when they went by tiebreakers, Duke got the tiebreaker over Miami of Florida. So and but I think Miami's a better team than Duke.
Yep. All right, man. You ready for the NFL?
Oh yeah, yeah.
We got a big time game on Thursday night, man. We got the Cowboys 6-5-1 playing Detroit 7-5, 8:15 p.m. on Prime Video. Detroit's 3 point favorites. Um, I think the Cowboys is playing the best football they played all year. I'm going with the Cowboys. Who you going with, Harvey?
I think it's a must win for both teams. I mean, ever who wins this game is the momentum of the shift. Dallas, it's a must win for Dallas. But even though Dallas is playing good, I still like the Lions, so I'm gonna pick the Lions.
Yep. All right, man. We got the rookies going at it, man. Got the number one pick, Cam Ward, and the fifth round pick, Shador Sanders. All right, we got the 1-11 Titans traveling to Cleveland 3-9, 1 p.m. on Fox. Cleveland is 4.5 point favorites. I'm going with Shadir, and I'm going with the Cleveland Browns.
I won't go with the Browns too.
Yeah, yep. I'm going with the Browns. My bad. His name is Shadir. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
butchered that name. I'm sorry. And that's a Browns legend, man. He's gonna be he's our future, in my opinion. What do you
I
think
really
about that?
believe so.
Yeah, I think Shador is the future. I mean, I just like watching him play, man. He does something that DG didn't do. DG is Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel throws these little short passes. Shador throws these long passes for touchdowns. Like he did last week against a pretty good 49ers team. So I like Shador, man, better than I like Dylan Gabriel.
I
I
think
don't know
he's
if
a
you
real
agree with that.
deal.
I think he's better than Dylan Gabriel. I don't know if you agree with
Oh
that or
yeah.
not. By far, yeah. But I'm going with the Browns. Who you going with her?
Oh, I will pick the Browns.
I think that'll be a good game, though. You got two rookies that was supposedly supposed to be the number one and number two pick. So, but it didn't work out that way. This is a big division game, man. You got the 6-6 Steelers traveling to the 6-6 Ravens. 1 p.m. on CBS. Baltimore is 6 point favorites. This is a tough one, man. Aaron Rodgers think I heard a little bit more last week. I don't. The Ravens aren't playing too good either. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if Cincinnati comes back and wins this division. I'm gonna pick the Ravens.
Yeah, I will pick the Ravens too. I think the Steelers are in a mess right now. They just seem like they're out of it.
They have a good chance of winning the division, though. If Aaron Rodgers can get back healthy. Um, they said he's tore some stuff. I'm not 100% sure what he tore. But he's playing hurt right now, so. But Lamar Jackson's not playing good either right now, so. I think that's Cincinnati's division to lose. Cincinnati will come back and win that division, man. There's a good chance. Good
Yeah,
chance.
that's true.
Good chance. We got the Colts 8-4, traveling to the Jags 8-4, 1 p.m. on CBS. The Colts are 1.5 point favorites. This is a big division game. I'm going with the Jags at home. Who you going with her?
I wore with the Jags too. I hate I guess his name is Daniel Jones, and he hurt a little bit.
I don't think so. I don't know. Indiana Jones. I
Yeah. Yeah.
don't think he's hurt. I don't know though.
The Jags are playing pretty good. I will pick them.
All right, man. Speaking of them Bengals, we got the 4-8 Bengals coming off the win in Baltimore. Traveling to Buffalo to take on the Bills 8-4, 1 p.m. on Fox. Buffalo is 5.5 point favorites. Um, I'm going with Joe Shiesty, man. I'm going with Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Who you going with,
Well,
Harvey?
It's a must win for the Bengals. I believe that they win this game. I think they can really make it tough on the other two. But I don't know. But and I Bills are still pretty tough. So I I want to pick the Bengals, but I have to go with the Bills.
This is a possible game of the week right here. Got the Bears 9-3 traveling to Green Bay 8-3-1, 4:25 p.m. on Fox. Green Bay 6.5 point favorites. I think it'll be closer than that, but I'm going with the Packers at home, man. Who you going with, Harvey?
That's the only reason I'm picking the Packers is at Lambeau Field.
They're a hard team to play at home.
Yeah.
All right, man. We got the Rams coming off a loss to the Panthers. They're still 9-3, traveling to Cardinals 3-9. 4:25 p.m. on Fox. The Rams are 7.5 point favorites. I think they're going to bounce back, and Matthew Stafford's going to throw a bunch of touchdowns. Who you going with? Harvey? I'm
I'm
going
gonna
with the
go with the
Rams.
Rams.
Yeah, easy. This next game is really hard to pick. Sunday night football, we got the Texans 7-5, a must win for the Chiefs, if you want my opinion. The Chiefs are 6-6, 8:20 p.m. on NBC/Peacock. Kansas City's 3.5 point favorites. Um, Kansas City wins though on the tiebreaker on the Texans. They need this win bad. Um, they're at home. I'm going with Mahomes, man. I'm going Kansas City. Who you going with, Harvey?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs too. Yeah, this is a must win for them.
Because they're at home. That's the only reason. That's a hard
Yeah.
place to play.
Yeah, me too.
All right, man. We got the struggling 8-4 Eagles traveling to the Chargers 8-4, 8:15 p.m. on ABC/ESPN. Philadelphia's 3 point favorites. I like the Chargers in this one. Who you going with, Harvey?
Well, I don't. It's tough. I'll pick the Eagles.
The Eagles are looking really bad, man. The Chargers are playing some good football right now, but I think Justin Herbert might be hurt. I'm gonna switch that pick.
That's what I'm hearing.
I'm going with the Eagles only because of that. Because Trey Lance might be starting. I'm going with the Eagles.
well, I was going to tell you that, but you got me
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure they said Herbert's hurt.
Yeah, he's not going to play. Herbert's not going to play in that game, so I'm going with the Eagles, man. That's the only reason.
They need him back. Chargers are good with him. They need him back.
Philadelphia needs to win bad. You got Dallas catching up with them in the division.
I think if Dallas with, I think if Dallas with, if
Hey
Dallas
Harvey, can you
alive,
fix your mic, brother?
Okay. I think if Dallas wins that game, they could win that division.
Yeah, I think Dallas will beat Detroit. I think that'll be a close game though.
Detroit's
That's
not playing all
possible.
that good either.
That's a possible game of the week, man. Honestly, Dallas defense is playing way better too.
Yes.
With the addition of Quentin Williams, man, that's a big addition. One of the best defensive players in the league. So
Yeah.
then you got Dak Prescott playing like an MVP. You got Pickens, he's dominating. CD Lamb, you already know what he's gonna do. Um, Ferguson's a really good tight end. Williams is a good addition at running back, man. Williams ain't bad.
True. But I
Uh,
watched that game today. I was impressed with Pickens. I really was impressed with Pickens.
Might be the best wide receiver in the NFL right now this season.
He can make some of the obviously make some moves in the half, buddy.
and Dallas got him for a third round pick. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You gotta give it to Jerry Jones on that trade.
Oh yeah.
I'll give it to him on that. But the Michael Parsons trade might actually be looking pretty good right now too.
Yes.
Because I mean, you got Clark, defensive tackle with Williams. Whew, that's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got two of the best defensive tackles in the league on your defensive line, man. And then you got Diggs and you got Blaine at cornerback. Dallas defense is looking pretty good right now, man. I'm not trying to overhype them, but I'm just saying they're playing really good right now.
Yes, they are. And well, this is the time of year when you want to find out what you got and how good you can be.
We'll find out how good they are Thursday. We'll find out how good both teams are Thursday tonight, actually.
Yeah, that's true. The lines is figure the lines would be better than what they are, but the me, you know, never know.
Yeah, the Bears are a surprising team too in the NFL.
Yeah,
Yeah. Cincinnati needs to win this week. Cincinnati's playoff chances are small, but I actually think they're going to win that division because I think the Ravens and the Steelers are imploding.
yeah. I said if that's the only way they can make a playoff is to win the division, and then there are only two guys. Like I said, they want how many games? 5 games left. I mean,
And they play Baltimore next week.
so if they win, if they
Baltimore, they
beat
got a good shot. They beat Buffalo and beat Baltimore. They got a good shot.
if they beat Buffalo, that's going to put them 1 game behind one of them. And well, one of them still going to be two up, about three, 5 games left. So it's mathematically
But
possible
they
they
play
could do that.
Baltimore. They
But
play Baltimore
I
too.
mean, they just about have to win out,
They do have to win out, but they do play Baltimore, so that's big.
and they've already beat Baltimore, ain't they?
They beat them last week on Thanksgiving.
They can win
We had
out. I
some
think
good
they can do
games
it.
on Thanksgiving. We had some good football on Thanksgiving. Besides the Bengals game, the Bengals destroyed Baltimore. We had some good football. They said that Kansas City versus Dallas was the most viewed football game in years. It was like 35 million people watched it or something like that.
For a Thanksgiving Day, or just
Yeah, the ratings
overall.
was up like 7% for the Sunday night game, and then like 35% for the I guess you would call it evening game compared to last year. And it was also like 22%, I think, on the 1 p.m. game compared to last year. So people were moving to football, man, instead of watching basketball, in my opinion.
That's true.
Yeah. Shout out to Kentucky fans. They're going to win number 9 this year.
Well, speaking of football, I listened to their new coach has got them another coach.
He's an offensive genius, man.
Well, how was it to me? I watched them and they asked about, they asked him on his interview. He played for Louisville.
He's a Kentucky native, though.
Yeah, he played for Louisville. I figured they would, you know how that is. He played for Louisville, so but now he's on their side now. They need to just give him a chance.
Louisville was playing with third string wide receivers and beat Kentucky 41 to nothing. They was
Yeah,
playing with
I
some
know.
backups.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think it's what got Mark Stoops fired. That game right there did.
I really believe that was. I think he was in trouble, and that was a
If he would have won that, he would have been
defining
around for
blow.
another year. Yeah, Louisville, Kentucky football takes that game a little bit more serious than what they do the rest.
Yeah,
That's the one game Kentucky fans do care about in football. And you're getting embarrassed 2 years in a row by them. It's not good.
Louisville has a pretty good coach.
Yeah, but they just play on backups. There's no excuse for Kentucky to lose 41-0.
No, that's true too. But you know what? Now it's going to be pretty good because you got you've got two offensive minded coaches, one at Louisville, one at Kentucky now. So we'll see how he does.
Yeah, Mark Stoops was a defensive coach. But they did have an offensive coach offense coordinator that is a head coach in the NFL. A few years back, Liam something. He's the Liam Cohen, I think. He's the head coach of the Jaguars. He was the offense coordinator at Kentucky for a
Yeah,
little bit with Will Levis.
yeah,
Will Levis ain't looking so bad right now, man. Cam Ward's not looking too good. He ain't playing good football with the Titans.
I know. Yeah,
If you want me to be honest with you, Shador's had a better year than Cam Ward so far.
yeah.
We'll see who does better in that game. That's going to be an interesting game, man. You got what people thought was going to be the number one and number two overall pick in this year's draft, this past year's draft, going head to head. So that's why I even put the game on the list because both of them kind of have a rivalry. So
I was going to tell you going into the bowl, bowl week's coming up, after these playoffs, after these conference playoffs. I
is there
think
a chance a 5-17 might make it?
no, they should. They got enough 66 teams to make it, unless
Really?
some of them don't play and they take a 5-7. But right now, I added it all up. There's one more 6-6 team than what's bowl games, so somebody could be left out. That's 6-6.
Army's 6-5. They play Navy next week.
Well,
Uh,
they'll probably be in one of them bowls anyway.
the Cricket Celebration Bowl is December the 13th, and then you
Well,
got the
well,
LA Bowl too.
well, that the cricket bowl, the celebration bowl, that's against the two small conference, like Grambling State and all them teams. They play each other.
Oh, really? That's pretty cool. Then you got the LA Bowl as well. The Veterans Bowl is Tuesday,
Yeah,
December
I
13th.
look for Army or one of them being there.
Army and Navy, best rivalry in football
Oh yeah,
next Saturday. Are you going to be watching that game?
I've watched it. I've watched it several times. They really go after it.
Yeah, my uncle, he was in the Army. He watches it every year. He watches that game every year. He said there ain't no rivalry like Army and Navy in football.
Yeah,
Usually the president even comes to us. That's so
they pretty much both of them teams are pretty much has pretty good teams about every year. I think
yeah,
Air Force is the one's been down. They used to have pretty good teams too.
yeah. But the president comes to that game every year, so that shows you how big of an event it is.
Oh yeah,
Yep. Yep. Looking in the NFL next week, man. Thursday night we got the Falcons and Buccaneers. Tampa Bay's only one game up on Carolina right now for that division for the NFC South.
some of those divisions look like they've been runaways 3 weeks ago, but now it's all in a mess. It's anybody.
The Panthers are looking decent, man. They beat a good Rams team. The Panthers might be for real. Bryce Young's not bad.
Right.
We actually have had some free agency movement, man. Have you heard of Darius Slay?
No.
He's a cornerback. He's been a Pro Bowl cornerback. He played for the Eagles and then played for I forget who he played for last year. He played for one of these playoff teams. He played for Pittsburgh this year, but Buffalo picked him off of waivers. So Buffalo's adding some depth at cornerback.
Yeah.
They also picked up a wide receiver, Brandon Cooks. So Buffalo's making some moves.
Yeah, try to shore up their team. Those are starting to get down to the nitty
And
gritty.
guess who Pittsburgh picked up off waivers? I know you're familiar with this name, Adam Thielen. Pittsburgh picked up Adam Thielen off waivers.
Oh, I saw that today on the ESPN. They said, yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Solid pickup. He's a decent, probably
he
number
used to
two,
be
three
real
wide
well.
receiver.
I guess I don't know how old he is.
He's 35.
Well, I
He
know. I
said this
know
is
at
going to
one
be his
time
last
he was
year.
pretty good.
He was probably a top 15 wide receiver in the NFL at one point. This is his last year. He's retiring after the season. So Minnesota did right by him and letting him go to a playoff contender. So
Yeah, that's a team that I thought they've had their problems. I didn't think they'd be as bad as they are, but
they lost their quarterback, man. They should have picked him up.
it makes a difference.
Sam Darnold's doing really good in Seattle. Seattle's got a good team, got a good defense, got a good offense, got that Smith guy, wide receiver. He's tough, man. Number one wide receiver in
Could
fantasy, by the way.
could be the number one seed in the NFC.
Could be. Um, I don't know.
Well, ever who wins that division? You got the Rams too.
You got the Bears in the background and the Packers. They got something to say about that.
Oh yeah,
The Lions, I would say no. The Lions will make the playoffs in my opinion, but I think they're imploding too.
they're not playing as good as I thought they'd be.
Yeah, I think they peaked at their like best
Well,
year
that's all
probably
right.
2 years
Yeah,
ago. Their best chance of winning the Super Bowl was probably 2 years ago. Made it to the NFC Championship game, lost to San Francisco.
yeah.
San Francisco's another team that is quietly tough. They put up 30 something against the number one defense in the league, the Browns defense. So Brock Purdy's coming off the injury, playing
Yeah.
good football again. They're on a bye right now. Get Brock Purdy healthy. Um, that'll help them, man. Jennings is quietly a good wide receiver right now too. Thank you for releasing him, by the way. uh, hear me,
Yeah.
Harvey?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Thank you for releasing him. But yeah, man, we're in the last regular season of fantasy football as well. For our league, anyways. How'd your year go, Harvey?
Uh, Not do too good right then.
Uh,
I did so good last year. This year started out good, but
it went bad.
yeah,
it
I,
seems like every one of them play. Somebody always every who plays, somebody goes all world on their team.
yeah, against you they do.
Yeah, it gets me to do.
Yeah, they do.
Kicker gets 20 points.
They do. They do. Uh,
Most they
it's
average would be by 10.
yeah, it's funny because it is true. It is true. You're not lying. And you started off 3-0, man. That's bad.
Oh yeah, but I still say I could have won two or three more if I ain't. No, I don't know who's listening, but Buffalo really hurt me too, guy. 2 weeks in a row, Buffalo hurt me bad by not giving my best player the ball.
James Cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When a man's
I,
averaging 20 something points in fantasy football in 2 weeks in a row, he gets 5 and 8. You ain't gonna win.
you still got a shot at ninth place though, which is pretty decent for a 14 team league.
Yeah.
I do respect you for that. You do check every week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love doing it.
Hey, before we get off here, I'm gonna ask what you think about Lane Kiffin going to LSU.
Well, I just it's all about one thing. It's
Money.
money. I know he's gonna get a lot more money at LSU, but
7
man,
years, $91 million.
but here's the difference between Lad Kiffin and me. I mean, me,
Yeah.
if I had something good and going in like a place like Ole Miss, and I'm pretty sure that that's a nice place, and I'm doing something good and I'm happy where I'm at, I probably would have stayed. But that's the difference. And now he ain't going to last too long. If he goes like Brian Kelly did, 5-3 in a couple of 3-4 years, he's going to get fired. He ain't gonna last there. The pressure's on him. You understand?
What'd you say, Harvey?
Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
The pressure's on him at LSU.
It is. I do think he'll do well at LSU though. They said they're going to give him 25 million each year for the NIL money for the transfer portal and also recruits. So,
Here's the thing about college football. Here's the way I look at it.
are you going to try
Uh,
to say it's turned into semi-pro football?
well, here's that's what I'm saying. It is about pro football, but well, I was saying I don't think teams. I think the NCAA should say you cannot go after a coach that's in the hunt for a playoff, like like Mississippi could have a chance to be in the playoffs. I don't believe they
Yeah.
should have been allowed to go after it.
You're seeing it with other schools too. Didn't Tulane's coach go
Other
somewhere
schools
else?
the same way.
Tulane's coach went to Auburn, didn't he? Or somewhere like that.
Something like that. Uh,
Let me get that right. And they got a chance at the playoffs. So what's the difference between him and Lane Kiffin?
I think they should wait after. I think they should go after a coach after the season's over.
Their coach left for Florida.
Yeah. To me, it's not. To me, I mean, if you're gonna, if you, to me, I mean, if to me, if I was Lane Kiffin, if I wanted to go to LSU, I would say, look, if you all want me, wait till after my bowl season's over with, and I might make the playoffs. That way, after it's over with, then I that way I really wouldn't hurt the kids. I go, should be a rule.
I don't blame Lane Kiffin at all, man. If you got offered a better job, you would take it. I
Well,
would take it
that's
too.
what I'm saying.
If I got offered more money, I would take it. I wouldn't even think about it. Wouldn't even think about it. Let's say, if I got offered a job making um $5 more an hour, I would definitely take it. Wouldn't you?
But I don't think I would leave right in the middle of a bowl game. I mean, at a playoff.
So that would be like leaving like during the holidays would be the equivalence to leaving during a bowl game. Yeah. If you're working in like retail or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, your kids. I mean, your kids at that school probably looked up to you, and then all of a sudden you're gone. That has to hurt the player.
Yeah. Um, but what's the difference between him and Tulane's coach? There ain't no difference.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see that. I mean, yeah, I mean,
You don't like what Tulane's coach did either.
it's like I say. I would say I would give them a verbal agreement there. Say, all right, just don't say nothing. But after I coach my team in the bowl game, then I'll come.
It actually ain't Lane Kiffin's fault. It's the
No,
athletic director's fault. It's the
oh, that's
athletic.
true.
Yep. Lane Kiffin actually wanted to coach him during the playoffs, and the AD wouldn't let him.
Well, I guess you probably figure that that would happen.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. I think Lane Kiffin's one of the best coaches in college, though. He'll be
To me,
successful at
it's
LSU.
that way and everything now. I mean, they just don't. You sit there and coach your kids, and then all of a sudden you just leave them high and dry. I mean, I can understand that. Well, I mean, the money's there and everything, but but really, sometimes you have to have an obligation to your kids you're coaching too.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it hurts. I think it really hurts.
Yeah,
I see
yeah.
basketball coaches doing the same thing.
I would definitely. I
It's
mean,
not just football.
no, you see basketball coaches do it all the time, college and the NBA actually.
I
But
don't know. I've
but
seen it happen in high school.
Harvey, if
Great.
we're gonna be fair now, um, if we're gonna be fair, you got these programs firing their coaches after they go 7-5 and going to a bowl game. but they don't let them coach the bowl game. So if we're
I
going to be
know it.
honest, these programs are doing the same thing the coaches are. So if
I
I'm the
know.
coach, I'm like, your ass is going to fire me. So your ass would fire me if I did bad. So hell, I'm doing good. I'm leaving for a better job. I don't blame them. Because in the same sense, you got the programs. If you went 7-5, they're going to fire your ass at like LSU or something. So
Yeah.
hell, I'm going for a better
Yeah.
job. I don't blame him. I don't blame Lane Kiffin at all. Because if he did bad at Ole Miss, they would fire him, and they wouldn't give him no heads up.
Yeah.
So I don't blame him at all. Because these programs aren't giving heads up that they're firing the coach.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a good point, ain't it?
It'd be like Penn State firing Franklin to 3-3 by yours.
Exactly, man. So I don't. You
What?
know what? I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear these programs crying about Lane Kiffin leaving and all these other coaches leaving. Because if they did bad, you would have fired them. So you don't give them a heads up when you're about to fire them. So yeah,
I think I think though if you go far somebody, wait till after the end of the season. So
like Kentucky did. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
But wasn't there a program that fired their coach and they went 7-5 and went to a bowl game?
Well, that's happened a whole lot of times.
Yeah, I know, but but that's some bullshit. So if we're
Yeah,
gonna be honest with you, I can't blame Lane Kiffin at all. I'm on Lane Kiffin's side on this one because if he did bad at Ole Miss would have fired him.
yeah.
So, um, boo hoo to Ole Miss, I guess.
I was kind of hoping Ole Miss would go in that playoff and do real well.
Your mic's sounding bad again.
I know what I got off a little bit.
You gotta get you a new phone or something. But yeah, man. Um, I guess that was enough for my rant on these schools firing coaches for doing good. You're right about that though. Penn State, for example, firing James Franklin, and they was 3-3, and he took them to a playoff last year, by the way.
I mean, if they could have waited, let him play out, let him coach out the season. Then, if you don't want him, get rid of him.
Well, I mean, he just went to the college football playoff last year, so
Know what I'm saying?
fi- firing him is kind of ridiculous. Not kind of ridiculous. It is ridiculous, and that's why Penn State hasn't found them a coach yet. They're a sorry program, and they're just a sorry program, man.
Well,
James Franklin's going
eventually,
to
if
do.
you're going to fire somebody 3-3, ain't nobody going to come. I said, well, heck, if we go 3-3, we gonna get fired too.
Yeah, James Franklin is going to be a good coach at Virginia Tech, I believe. Virginia Tech's a decent program too. I think they're a match made in heaven, man.
They needed it. They needed somebody there.
He's a class guy too, man. One of the classiest people in football. Uh, I would play for him if I was a
Well,
recruiter.
their program's been down a while, so they need somebody to bring it back up.
He's one of the best coaches in college football. I don't care what Penn State says. He had some success at Vanderbilt.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep. So, yeah, Penn State's a sorry excuse for the program. I know it just probably pissed off a bunch of Penn State fans, but I'm pissing off Ole Miss fans and Penn State fans.
Well, LSU fired Brian Kennedy. He's 5-3, but I think they've been
Yeah.
more to it than just being 5-3 at that place.
Actually, it's not the fans. It's the ADs. It's not the fans at all. It's not the
Oh,
fans' fault. It's the ADs. The fans ain't got nothing to do with it.
no,
The
you're
fans
right.
probably like James Franklin a lot.
Yeah,
It's the ADs, man. It's the ADs. You got the same thing here in Kentucky.
yeah. You gotta get rid
Here,
of them.
what?
You gotta get rid of them. I mean, somebody's paying their salary too. If they don't do their job, they need to get rid of them too.
You want the ADs fired?
Yeah, they should because I mean, they're getting they're not exactly paying it out of their pocket. They don't care.
At the end of the day, they're the ones that's doing the hiring, not us.
They're doing the hiring. They're doing the hiring, but what it is, the money's not coming from their pocket.
Yeah, I agree with you. But what I'm saying is they're doing the hiring, so they're the ones that are doing the fail hiring.
That's exactly right. And if they
We're
don't
not the
do their
one
job, they need to be held accountable.
like Kentucky's AD. Kentucky has probably the worst AD in sports.
He probably should have been gone 10 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, if you want my opinion, he kept Coach Cal too long.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah,
he knowed it too.
Coach Cal was a sorry excuse for a head coach, and you're saying that at Arkansas. I know they're coming off a win against Louisville, but they got destroyed by Duke and Michigan State. So Coach Cal is he's a fraud.
Now he's a semi-pro coach. That's why he got his players there first to get them into the pros. Because that's why he's
That's
semi-pro
true.
now. It's perfect for him now.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't mean to get on college basketball rant, but I hate college
Uh,
basketball.
hey, buddy, that it ain't the only thing. There's a whole lot of people ranting on that. I see it on Facebook all the time. People they don't care about it no more,
Nah, it's not enjoyable to watch. That's why the NFL, like I said, the NFL viewership is up.
and that's why college is better too.
College football is very good, because they've not changed a lot. College football, people still play for the love of the game. Like for example, Ole Miss and Mississippi State. That rivalry is big time right there.
Well, it's
Kentucky
like
and Louisville,
Michigan State and Ohio State played Saturday.
and Michigan and
I'm sure
Ohio
they've been
State. There's
100,000 people
passion in it,
watching.
man. There's passion in it. And then next Saturday, you get to see just amazing rivalry between Army and Navy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you go on, get on ESPN, and you'll find out just how many people are going to those games.
That's gonna be a fun game. Army and Navy. The passion they play with in that game is it's beautiful to watch, man.
Yeah,
It's good. Yeah, like in basketball, it's like they don't care no more. Mm.
no.
You do have a few players that do care. Can't say every one of them don't care, but
Well, they're starting to pay them now. I mean, I don't know how much each team's got now when you start playing it. I want to tell you what it's basically called now. It's street ball now.
basically like the G League, the NBA G League, they're getting paid. They're getting paid more than G League players. Look,
Street ball. I mean, it's street ball. They might want to. Dan Issel might want to come out tournament with street ball is what it is.
I wouldn't say it's street ball. I would say, hey, it's walking ball because they walk every play.
Yeah.
You want to know who's really you want to know the truth, on whose fault it really is. It's the refs. The refs are terrible.
Well, I don't know about that, but I've seen instances where they don't need the ref for that, but now they're telling the refs what to do now.
Yeah, they do, man. You found some NBA players going to jail over betting on games and not playing as good because they're betting on their over or under or how many points they're going to score and stuff. So, you just seen that with Terry Rozier, Chauncey Billups got arrested for some gambling thing too.
Well, the problem with that is you're seeing it now. All right, you started seeing that they talk about the NBA. It could be in college too. But you just don't know
It
it.
happened in baseball. The Cleveland Guardians, two of their players was betting on games. Uh,
It's happening everywhere.
yeah. But Chauncey Billups wasn't betting on games. He was doing some rigged poker game or something. I don't even know. But Terry Rozier was telling people to bet on his under. He faked an injury supposedly and took himself out of the game. So he told people to bet the under.
Yeah.
Supposedly that's what happened. And Jonte Porter, he was an NBA player 2 years ago that got convicted. I'm pretty sure he's going to do jail time for betting on games.
It's a shame.
So
It really is.
yeah, it is a good thing they're getting. It is a good thing they're catching them cheating though. Uh, yeah,
Yeah.
man, I want to. I'll let you speak. I'll let you speak on your opinion on that.
Well, like I said, I think it's been going over years. They just catching them. Some of them every now and then they catch somebody.
Yeah, well, Terry Rozier made it pretty clear. He did it a dumb way, and they caught him. But yeah, man, I want to thank everybody for listening. Everybody have a good night and God bless.